It's a strange kind of ache, sharing a roof, sharing a life, yet sensing an entire world they've sealed off from you. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to believe my wife would ever cross that invisible line. But for weeks, something hollowed at me from inside, whispering that the ground beneath us was no longer solid. It crept in quietly. Late-night calls she'd take in the kitchen, her voice hushed, deliberate, like she was trying to keep her words from traveling down the hall. Sudden evening walks to clear her head, a distant look in her eyes, body present, mind elsewhere. I told myself it was my imagination, work stress, exhaustion, but the truth kept swelling louder with each passing day. One evening, I found her standing in front of the mirror. She wasn't dressed like the woman who'd been married to me for years. She was in a dress you saved for someone new, perfume clouding the air so strong it felt freshly sprayed. Going somewhere? I asked, voice level. She froze for the briefest second, then smiled too quickly. Just meeting an old friend. Don't wait up. She never said those words to me. They sat in my head like poison. That night, as the door closed behind her, I sat alone convincing myself I was imagining the worst. But deep down, I already knew. A few nights later, my suspicions became certainty. She said she'd be working late with a colleague. But the way her eyes dodged mine, the way she snatched her phone before I could glance at the screen, it wasn't work. I didn't confront her then. I chose something else instead, something I knew would shatter everything. That night, I parked my car a few houses down. The house was staged like a scene out of someone else's life. Soft lighting behind the curtains, faint music spilling out, wine glasses waiting on the table. She wasn't preparing for me. I waited, imagining the text she must have sent, the way her heart must have been racing as she checked her reflection one last time. Then I moved. Quiet steps up the driveway, heartbeat drumming in my ears. 3 knocks on the door. Firm. A pause. Long enough for her to smile on the other side. Thinking it was him, I picture her walking toward me, excitement in her step. The lock clicked, the handle turned. She opened the door. Her smile lingered for half a heartbeat before draining from her face. Her lips parted, but no words came. Expecting someone else? My voice was low, steady, cold. She stammered. I thought. You thought it was him? I finished for her. She didn't deny it. Her eyes flicked to the wine glasses, the folded blanket, every detail screaming what I tried not to see. I stepped inside. The door shut behind me with a soft click that made her flinch. Who is he? No shouting. No drama. Just a quiet blade of a question. Her eyes watered. Not with guilt, but fear. Fear of what would happen now that the mask had slipped. She whispered his name like a confession, as if softening the sound would dull the cut. It didn't. It burned. I picked up one of the glasses. The wine was still cool. The bottle open, breathing. So this is what our marriage became. I murmured. She moved toward me. Please. I can explain. No. My voice sliced through hers. You can't explain something you planned. The silence afterward was crushing, broken only by the faint hum of the music she put on for someone else. I set the glass down, reached for my coat, and walked to the door. No slamming, no raised voice, just leaving. She called my name, soft, desperate, but I kept walking down the steps toward my car, toward whatever came next. As I drove, I realized love doesn't die in one clean strike. It erodes, secret by secret, lie by lie, until one day you're standing at your own front door and you're the stranger knocking. She thought her lover was at the door, but it was me. And with that single knock, the whole illusion collapsed. There was no going back.